Hi, Jeff here, and I just wanted to relate to you a email that was sent to me by my good friend in the Canadian Army with whom I shared a cubicle once upon a time for a little while. He's on mission in Afghanistan, and he thought this would be of interest, and so he sent it along. I hope you'll enjoy it as well. It's a story that, well, as it goes here, you probably missed it in the rush of news last week, but there was actually a report that someone in Pakistan had published in a newspaper an offer of a reward to anyone who killed an American or Canadian, any American or Canadian. So an Australian dentist wrote an editorial the following day to let everyone know what an American or a Canadian is so they would know when they found one. And Paul and I both say, good on you, mate. Here's what the Australian said. He said, an American or Canadian is English or French or Italian, Irish, German, Spanish, Polish, Russian, or Greek. An American may also be a Canadian, Mexican, African, Indian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Australian, Iranian, Asian, or Arab, or Pakistani or Afghan. A Canadian may be from anywhere in the world. An American or Canadian may also be a Comanche, Cherokee, Osage, Blackfoot, Navajo, Apache, Seminole, or one of many other tribes. An American or Canadian is Christian, or he could be Jewish, or Buddhist, or Muslim. In fact, there are more Muslims in America or Canada than in Afghanistan. The only difference is that in North America, they're free to worship as each of them chooses. An American or Canadian is also free to believe in no religion, as demonstrated repeatedly here on YouTube, I have to say. For that, he will answer only to God, not to the government, or to armed thugs claiming to speak for the government and for God. An American or a Canadian lives in the most prosperous land in the history of the planet. The root of that prosperity can be found in the Declaration of Independence, or in Canada, the Bill of Rights, which recognizes the God-given right of each person to the pursuit of happiness. An American or Canadian is generous. Americans or Canadians have helped out just about every other nation in the world in their time of need, never asking a thing in return. When Afghanistan was overrun by the Soviet Army 20 years ago, Americans and Canadians came with arms and supplies to enable the people to win back their country. As of the morning of September the 11th, Americans had given more than any. Americans and Canadians welcome the best of everything, the best products, the best books, the best music, the best food, the best services, but they also welcome the least. National symbol for America, the Statue of Liberty, specifically welcomes your tired and your poor, your wretched, from your teeming shores, the homeless, tempest-tossed. These, in fact, are the people who built America. Some of them were working in the Twin Towers on the morning of September 11, 2001, earning a better life for their families. It's been told the World Trade Center victims were from at least 30 different countries, cultures, and first languages, including those that aided and abetted the terrorists. So, you can try to kill an American or a Canadian if you must. Hitler did, so did General Tojo, and Stalin, and Mao Zedong, and other bloodthirsty tyrants in the world. But in so doing, you're just killing yourself. Because Americans and Canadians are not a particular people from a particular place. They are the embodiment of the human spirit of freedom. Everyone who holds to that spirit everywhere is a Canadian or an American. So what are you? You want to kill a Canadian or an American? Or do you want to be one? There were 30 Canadians in the World Trade Center the day it was bombed on September 11, 2001. I'm glad my friend is striking a blow for freedom in Afghanistan, that little girls might be able to go to school and to vote and to have a choice in their destiny. I'm glad I'm going to Iraq to be able to stand for similar children whose lives will undoubtedly be changed for the better by our presence there. Those who lie about what we do need to be ashamed of themselves and need to shut their stupid mouths, is my firm, fixed conviction. Thank you.